Hey guys, we're back on Get Rich or Pie Trying. I'm your host, Bubbles McFleur, and today we have a very special guest. Drum roll, please. Archimedes! Hi, how are you doing today?
Oh, great.
How was your plane flight?
Horrible. I mean, just horrible. I sat in the comments, not first class.
Did you have...
They gave me roasted peanuts.
Oh, can't stand those things.
Horrid.
So, what did you do? How long was the flight?
15 hours, and I had to survive all that in the comments.
That is brutal. So is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Okay, so what was your childhood like and where were you born?
Well, I was born in 287 before Christ in Syracuse, Egypt. And my childhood was very rough because I only lived with my dad, Fedias, the mathematician, if you guys may know. And I didn't really do anything, but when I went to school, I tried to learn as many things as I could, since my teacher was also another mathematician, considered the geometry king, Euclid.
Mm-hmm. So were you one of the top students when you were in school?
Yeah, yes, I was. The closest to me I had an IQ of 140 at that time when I was in high school, and the closest to me was 121. And they were smart, but just not that smart compared to me.
So where did you go to study even more, since you couldn't just learn that all on the normal school curriculum?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't go to any other place, or I would go by boat, but I went to Alexandria, which is also in Egypt. It's considered the top dog colleges in Egypt.
Why would you go to Egypt?
Well, that's mainly...
Did growing up there have an influence on you going?
No, I just really lived in Egypt and born an Egyptian, you know what I mean?
So, what was your most famous solution out of all of them?
I'd say my most famous solution is King Harion II of Syracuse with the gold crown, and he wanted to know if it was real or not, but the blacksmith said, you got to find out without scratching all the paint off and everything. And so one day in August, I was in the bathtub and I was taking a bath, and when I had the crown with me, and since I knew I was really smart when I was in high school, so I had the gold crown, but it was made of metal, because metal would float and then gold would sink, because gold is a heavier object than metal. So that's how I did it without scratching any paint.
And now it's time for fun. Can we please have Hunter Kirshner, Brecken Gilbert, Zane Henderson, and Tylee Feek come up? So, we will be doing true or false questions, and this, you guys can stand up for. We will take turns, and you'll decide whether it's true or false. So, for our first question, is 50 doubled 100? Their team got it.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay. Okay, guys. So
you can go for whatever.
You can go for
but,
if it's true.
But.
You can go for this, and if false, you can go.
Oh.
For this. Okay.
What is 20 divided by 5? 4. Right.
Okay.
That is correct. And what is half of 1,000 200?
What is it?
It was false. They get the point. Now we're all tied up for the win. Is 2 bigger than 1?
And we win! I got false! Huh? Okay.
Thank you for your participation.
Contestants, you will be rewarded some very nice autographs.
So, what did you contribute to the math room?
Well, I contributed the most precise value of pi. It was between two numbers, 3.14, like 3.21. But when I calculated it, like in my head, I figured out it was 3.14. And now this is why we have March 14th, which is also considered 3.14. And then the first few digits of pi are 3.141596.
I know there was some very special birthdays on March 14th with Albert Einstein, Steph Curry, Bryant Raymond, Simone Biles.
I don't recall Bryant Raymond, but I know all the others.
Well, he was very big in history. Just remember that name.
Okay.
So what did you specialize in?
I specialized in pure mathematics and physics.
So what did you think was special about you when you specialized in all of that stuff?
Well, I really don't know, but it's just like I worked hard on math and physics, so that's really what those are the two main things I would have just used in my life at the time.
So what were your hobbies?
I think my hobbies were optics, mechanics, pure mathematics, and astronomy.
Do you ever have any fun on?
No, I don't.
Man. And you mentioned your teacher was Euclid. Do you think that did he teach you some other things besides what you think of when you think of?
He taught me algebra and geometry because, like I said before, he was a father in geometry. But also,
other than geometry, algebra?
Mainly, well, algebra is pretty much like the thing at the time. But my dad also taught me a few things about math.
And did you write any books pertaining to school?
Yes, I wrote a lot of books for hydrostatics and theoretical books and all that. And for all the lads out there like George Bull and all that, they were for just smart people and all that.
I wouldn't go and insult George Bull. He watches the show every day.
Hi.
Well, that's all we have for you today, folks. We will see you next time on Get Rich or Pie Trying. And he has won $1 million. Thank you for the money. And now, since you obviously can't take all of this home, we will send it to your address. What did you say it was again?
For the last time, it's P.O. Box 303, Blue Hill, Egypt, 68930.
Okay, now that's all. Hopefully. This phone is not yet rated.